everybody, and welcome to cEDH Television with a no ban list cEDH gameplay video. Normally we do normal cEDH, but this no ban list stuff is a video series we've been doing for a little while. And we have a few more no ban list cEDH games coming up as well in the future, because when you're trying out something, you really gotta test it a few times so you really get an understanding of it. With us today we have Sumemes, who has his own YouTube channel doing some deck tech videos. Today he's piloting his Smasher Malcom Grixis pirate deck that is trying to win with Glinthorn Buccaneer, including cool stuff like Black Lotus as his access to all available cards. Me, I decided it's time to test Leovold, see what he can do. He's playing Flash and Hulk, and of course things like Time Twister. And of course you have Adnos, Bola Citadel, and Time Vault and Key as well in the deck. But the main trick here is the Flash Hulk stuff. Third up, we have my dear friend Jordan, who's piloting Marisil. He's been playing Marisil every single time, but it's a really cool deck, and you never really get to play Marisil in this kind of way when you're playing normal cEDH. He's doing Griselbrand. He's wanna cage the Griselbrand so he can pay 7 life to draw 7 cards with his commander, or cage Time Vault so you can tap his commander to take an extra turn. Then we have Jason with us, who's playing old Stickfingers. It's basically a buried alive commander. You cast it with CMC-X in his case to put 3 creatures from his entire library into the graveyard, because this entire deck only contains 3 specific creatures, which is basically making it into a bird alive from the command zone. Then cast an animated, and then he basically wins from there. With that, I think we're ready to start the match. Game on!
So, I'm gonna play an Underground Sumemes.
I am going to draw a card. I'm gonna play an Exotic Orchard and a Mox Jet, and I am gonna pass the turn here.
Tap it for green. Has a fast bond. I will play 2 swamps, taking 2 more damage. I'm gonna play a black Kazakhstan Guard Signet. Pass.
I'm gonna play a Mox Ruby, play a Polluted Delta. I'm gonna crack it Underground C and play a War Kite Marauder. And I'll pass.
End of turn, I'll try to vamp your tutor.
I am going to pass on your Vamp Tutor.
I get no response to Vamp Tutor.
Wonderful. It's not that scary, don't worry. We'll play a Mana Crypt and tap to cast Demonic Tutor, and if that's cool, I will search for a mystery card. Alright, I'll pass the turn off.
In your end step though, we're gonna tap this for blue, and I would like to tutor myself with a Mystical Tutor. I will put Flash on top of my deck.
Oh, fun.
Then I'm gonna take my turn and I'm gonna draw Flash. Then I would like to... My math is completely wrong. Where did I learn to count?
I don't know, where did you learn to count?
Basically a small misplay by me, calculating it wrong, kinda revealing that I have Flash in my hand. I think we need to do this. Paying 2 life, looking at your hand, Jordan.
Okay.
You guys you can look away, guys.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everyone can look actually.
No.
He has the win on his hand. He has Time Vault and he has the key, so he wins.
I would imagine he had the winning hand if he tutored twice.
Yeah. I'm gonna shock him to play this land, and we're gonna cast Leovold, and then we're gonna pass turn.
I'm going to pass my turn.
Sad for Jason there, passing turn and doing nothing. I guess he could do something considering his turn too, but it's probably good to keep his mana up, being ready for Jordan.
I mean, he played Leovold. I wanted to tutor for a wheel and then wheel, but I don't want to wheel into a Leovold. I think that's equally bad. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm gonna play a Gamble in response. I have 4 cards in hand at the moment. I'll go up to 5. Okay. I'm gonna do left is 1, right is 5. Get rid of Spectral Sailor. I'm gonna cast a Malcom for myself too. I'm gonna swing War Kite, and I'll swing it at Jordan, I guess, for 2 in the air.
Okay, I will take 2.
I'll make a treasure, and I will pass.
Draw a card. Well, that's fun. Play Training Center. Let's go for it. Tap Training Center, or actually, we'll tap Mana Crypt to cast Time Vault.
I am going to pass on Time Vault and stack. I believe
Time
you
Vault
guys.
can resolve.
Okay, cool.
I will have a response before you cast the key.
I'll pass on Time Vault.
I'm gonna pay 1 blue and cast a Voltaic.
In response to key, I'm going to pay a green, and I'm going to cast a Nature's Claim on on the time vault.
Interest claim on time vault. Yeah, that'll do it. I will ship the turn.
I
You guys are
am
welcome.
going to untap, but before I
Thank you,
draw a
Jesus.
card, I'm gonna tap this for green, cause Worldly Tutor.
Seems good.
It is. I'm gonna find a Proton Hulk, big hulky guy, and I would like to go to my draw. Draw. I have a Hulk in my hand. I will try it. It's a flash.
Sure.
I'll red blast it.
I have no response, sadly, to your red elemental blast. Flash is countered. Hulk stays in my hand. I'm so bad at this game. I remember actually seeing the red blast with my Gitaxian probe, so I know it was there. So what I should have done is just pass turn, wait a few turn cycles, make everyone forget about the flash, which strangely sometimes actually people do, and then just win when the coast is clear. In retaliation, I will attack you, Jordan, for 3 damage.
That is fair.
Haha, and pass turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw a card. I'm going to pass my turn.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Normally the old stickfinger deck just goes so fast forward, but I'm actually guessing that he still has some interaction in his hand, as he did have that interaction versus the Time Vault combo.
I'm going to go to combat. I'll swing Warkite Marauder at Mons, turning Leovold into a 0/1. And I'm going to swing Malcom at Jordan. I'll make 2 treasures. I'll pass turn after that.
I'm gonna cast Imperial Seal, and if that resolves, I'll just give him a card and pass turn.
I will take my turn. Sumeme, I'm hitting you for free. Then I pass.
I will draw a card. I'm going to play Mox Opal. Pass.
4, 5, 4.
I pass on Tainted Pack.
Cool.
I
also
pass the
pass.
team pack.
Let's feel cards.
That's a Tinker.
It is a Tinker. It's a fun card. 2, 3.
Can't you just sacrifice a treasure and find Citadel here?
Yeah, I'm gonna get Tinker. I was just thinking if I wanted to go for something else. It's just pretty good. I'll just roll Rex out.
Glad I could help.
Okay, I got my turn. Attack, draw. I'm going to attempt to cast Tinker. Yeah, I'm gonna use, like this. I'm gonna sacrifice an artifact at the time of cast. I will sacrifice a treasure.
I got nothing.
I passed too.
Cool. Good grinding station.
I'm a little bit surprised about the grinding station, but we will see where this leads.
I'm gonna go combat. Swing Malcolm at Jordan, swing Warkite at Mons, turning Leovold into a 0/1.
Sure.
Yep.
I will take
take
two.
it.
Make 2 treasures. I would like to cast using a treasure and a Mox Ruby, an Underworld Breach.
So that's where it led to. Yep, that makes sense.
What do you have in your graveyard?
Tinker, Tainted Pack, Spectral Sailor, Gamble, Blue.
Okay, but then you're gonna like grinding station stuff.
Yeah, he can.
He
He just need Black Lotus. He's a gamble, so.
I'll pass priority.
I am going to cast a Dark Ritual here in response.
Interesting.
Mans wants to go for his thing. I have no response to Dark Ritual, personally.
Dark Ritual resolves, and with all the 5 magic mana I have, I will cast Adnos. Actually, I will tap differently. I will keep my Exotic Archer untapped and exile this for a green mana. Cast it. So I have this blue mana here available for who knows what.
Yeah, no response.
So I learned my lesson. This is what I should have done with a flash combo. Basically sit there and wait until someone goes with Underworld Breach, like Sumemes is doing right now, and flash on top of it. You see, I evolve. I adapt. Adnos resolves. I'm at 32 life. 2, 0, 4, 6, ouch, 9, 10. That is 11. I have a blue card with a force of negation. Let's see here. 14, 16. Yeah, I will be safe there. Stop there. I'll have these cards in my hand, and I will. So you currently have 1 mana open. That thing
Yep.
is in play.
Grinding
And
Station's in play. Breach is on the stack, right?
Breach is on the stack. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Force of Negation, pitching my delay to that.
Yeah, I got nothing on that.
Got it.
I will pass my turn.
Current. I'm gonna play a Volcanic Island. tap all my stuff to cast Marisil. And if Marisil resolves, I will exile Time Bolt.
Wait, question, Jordan. Do you have haste in
I do
grave?
not.
So anger is not in your grave.
Anger's not my graveyard, no.
Yeah, I pass on this.
I passed the Marisil.
I will pass the turn.
In your end step, I would like to cast Ancestral Recall for this blue mana to draw 3 cards, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
In response to Ancestral Recall, I'm going to cast. On page 2, we're going to cast Assassin's Trophy on Marisil.
Sure. I don't know if I play a basic land in this deck. I don't think so.
I don't have any basics in my land. Like,
I don't think I do.
You might wanted to save that for Leovold, or to kill Leovold.
But no lands. Just sadness.
then I'm gonna draw my 1, 2, 3 cards. That's great. I would like to go to my turn and untap. Well, untap my stuff. Before I draw a card, I would like to cast a Noxus Revival, targeting my Flash, if that's okay. Activate Grinding Station. Grinding Station is tapped. You mill you mill Flash, you mill Force of Will and Soldering to my grave. Then I will draw a card normally for turn. I'm gonna cast a Mox Opal. I'm gonna cast a Lotus Petal. So it doesn't really look that people actually have some interaction in their hands. I'm just sitting there putting cards in play, tapping here and there, trying to figure something out. Because I have a Yogg-Will that is both helping me and destroying me at the same time. With the Yogg-Will, I can cast Flash from the graveyard, reveal Hulk, and Hulk goes to exile because of the Yogg-Will effect. So we have to do a little bit of a puzzle here, guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do is crack Lotus Petal for a black mana, but first tap this, of course. 1, 2, 3, cast Yawgmoth's Will. So Yawgmoth's Will is on the stack.
I got no response to Yawgmoth's Will.
Same.
Yawgmoth's Will
Yeah,
is
you're
solved, so there's now an effect in play that every card that goes to my grave will be exiled. So I can't Flash Hulk now, this exiles itself. I will cast Lotus Petal, cast Soldering, I guess. I will, by first casting Dark Rituals, I have 2 black mana floating. I have a Gitaxian Probe here. So I'm gonna begin. Where's the Noxus Revival? Where's the Noxus Revival? There it is. It was deep down. So I will. I just didn't find it. So I will pay 2 life to cast Noxus Revival, targeting Flash, putting Flash on top of my deck.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Gitaxian Probe, paying 2 additional life to draw my Flash. I will draw Flash. Flash is in my hand. Use 1 of the black to cast Soldering. I would now like to go. Wait, I need to do one more thing. I need to drop this City of Brass into play and cast a Spellseeker, tutoring out and finding them on a consultation. Now, I have 13 cards in my hand, so I will have to go to my end step. Because I'm in my end step, all effects will now end. I can no longer cast spells from my graveyard, and cards going towards my graveyard will actually go towards the graveyard. This might sound a little bit strange and confusing. I'm currently claiming that the effect of Yawgmoth's Will end in the cleanup step, and it actually does. In your cleanup step, all effects end. But this is where I'm wrong. You see, I have a hand size above 7, and for some reason in this game, I think that I'm gonna get priority discarding down to hand size. I don't. In order to do the little trick that I'm trying to do, you have to have a trigger happening after the cleanup step, so that you get priority, so that you can cast, for example, Flash. So what I should do here to be correctful is pass turn to Jordan. Before Jordan draws a card, Jordan will basically untap 2 lands here, which isn't really gonna increase his interactive power, considering he only has 2 cards in his hand. Before he draws, I cast Flash and I win. So a little bit wrong, but we will receive the same outcome. So 1, 2 mana exactly, I will Flash, and I have Hulk here.
I got no response.
How's the response?
Yeah, you're good.
There's a Hulk trigger. Hulk will go to my graveyard. Yeah, this is perfect. So I have one more thing that's gonna come in, I guess. I have Thassa's Oracle, Blood Pet, Phantasmal Image, and Bird of Paradise. So there's gonna be Thassa's Oracle and Phantasmal Image coming into play as a Spell Seeker. And I'm gonna layer so that the Spell Seeker trigger will resolve before Thassa's Oracle.
So it's already copied the spell seek.
Yes, it enters as a copy. To be extra super safe, I'm gonna find a Pact of Negation with my Spell Seeker. I'm gonna sacrifice this for a black, and I cast him on consultation in response to my Thassa's Oracle, removing my deck, and then afterwards Thassa's Oracle will be the only thing and I will win.
Yeah.
Well, good
Sorry
job.
for taking some time, but that was a very complicated halfway.
That was cool to see.
Happy to hear that.
Play of the game.
and with all the 5 magic mana I have, I will cast Adnos. I'm really happy about that win. First, I mess up a little bit with Flash, but then I learn about my mistake and I correct myself. I cast Adnos in response to that Underworld Breach. I find interaction to deal with Underworld Breach, and I keep my life total at a healthy level, getting a lot of cards that I need to win the game, and I win with my technical puzzle that was really cool to execute. Didn't really get to Leovold them to death, but you can't get everything in the world. Take care everybody, I'll see you around. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I do and you wanna support me, feel free to share my videos or even checking out my Patreon page. Also, purchasing cards from the TCG Players website using the affiliate link in the description below of the video will also help the channel grow. So a big thank you to all of you.